Welcome to the second episode of the Social Justice Politicast. You've got Skyler,
And Gabe.
and we're just going to give you a quick, brief rundown. We know we took a week off last week because there were not any city or county meetings, so we'll just jump right into it. 2 weeks ago, the items that we flagged here are how the votes went. For the Sacramento Community Police Review Commission, they actually did not end up meeting because they had a lack of quorum and had to cancel. Moving on to one of the bigger ones from last week at Law and Legislation, you'll remember that Councilmember Pluckybaum had put forward something establishing a cap on the amount of services that could be offered in the River District, which, as you remember, is that area near Loaves and Fishes. That is going to move from law and legislation to a vote from the full council. It was voted 3-1 to move forward. The yeses were Roger Dickinson of D2, Phil, of course, from D4, and Rick Jennings of D7. The dissenting vote was Katie Maple. At City Council, things kind of went as planned. If you'll remember, that was a pretty bland meeting. It was just a bunch of appointments. They all went as planned. The other kind of big ticket item was at the County Board of Supervisors, which was the amendment that makes it easier for the sheriffs to go onto private property and oust unhoused people and take encampments down. That passed unanimously, of course, on consent. Moving on, we do have kind of a big ticket item this week. Gabe, can you give us the rundown on what we're doing at City Council this week?
Yeah, certainly. So tomorrow, because this will be Tuesday, the 27th at the 2 p.m. City Council meeting. Just a quick note that the 5 p.m. City Council meeting has been canceled. So the 2 p.m. City Council meeting, item 14, which is an update to the City of Sacramento's legislative and programmatic support for immigrants and refugees. We actually have a super handy toolkit that was provided to us from the Asian American Liberation Network. And they are coordinating with other community organizations and activists in the area that are demanding that the Sacramento City Council expands its platform of sanctuary city policies to A, protect our immigrant and vulnerable communities, and B, ensure the city's non-cooperation with federal immigration enforcement. So, just some background context for this. On November 18th, a community letter was sent to the Sacramento City Council calling for action on our sanctuary city policy and accountability regarding ICE activity and escalations in Sacramento. The letter demands the following of City Council: one, prohibit the use of city owned property for ICE enforcement activities. Two, prohibit law enforcement officials from wearing masks during the enforcement of activities. Three, protect the rights of residents to peacefully assemble in protest on city-owned public spaces, particularly in the immediate around area surrounding the John Moss Federal Building. During the November 18th meeting of the Sacramento City Council, Councilmember Mai Vang verbally responded to the letter and called on the council to update its sanctuary platform. During the November 18th meeting of the Sacramento City Council, AALN, which is the Asian American Liberation Network, staff made public comment alongside a dozen community members to uplift the community accountability letter. On January 27th, during its 2 p.m. meeting, the Sacramento City Council will be voting on whether or not to update its sanctuary city policy. So they are asking for community members who are interested in making public comment at the 2 p.m. meeting to arrive at 1:30 to prepare. Also, make sure that you get your name on the list. If you are interested in doing so, the toolkit will be available in our show notes as well as our Instagram link tree. And we will have a list of all of your council members and their contact information available for you as well.
Yeah, thanks, Gabe. I'm definitely planning to be there for that one. And if you can make it, I know it's 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, so that's not a possibility for everyone. But if you can make it, I hope to see you there. Luckily, the County Board of Supervisors meeting is kind of a snoozer this week. They are going to, one thing that I did flag in the agenda tracker is that they're going to approve a resolution to request the sheriff's office send a representative to the Sheriff Community Review Commission meetings, which I guess has not been happening at the county, as the sheriff's department appears to just kind of be moving forward as if there is not an oversight committee or a commission that is overseeing them. So hopefully, and this to be clear, this is the Board of Supervisors requesting that the sheriff send somebody if they feel like it. So we'll keep an eye on that to see how that actually goes. There's another item coming up that's maybe of interest, maybe something to catch up with after the fact. Item 33 on the county agenda is a presentation of comprehensive review of tax revenue enhancement options. So the county is in kind of the same position that a lot of counties are in right now, where they are scrambling to figure out how to create new revenue streams. So we'll see how, if maybe they're able to come up with some ideas that are fair and just and innovative and bold. We only time shall tell. But anyway, we are really trying to keep this pod short. So just a couple of notes on the back end here. I know we called for it last time, and if you're in the Signal chat and following us on social media, you know that Gabe and I really do not want to be doing this every week. Also, we've been told by our boss that we can't do this every week, so we need you to jump in and host this with us. It's literally just this, like what you just listened to. That's all it is. I can give you a Google Doc to study for 30 seconds and you're ready to go. So, yeah, please reach out to us. We'd love to have you on the show. If you're not already following us, follow us on social media, find our link tree, sign up, get in the SJPC chat, the Signal chat. That's where I update. I will post the agenda tracker every Friday to flag items for you that are of concern. And then, and oftentimes that is where I am looking for folks to flag things for me that I may have missed or omitted. So, community participation, we're dying for it. So jump in and give us a hand, find us. Yeah, that's it. Gabe, you got anything to add?
No, I just want to emphasize that part on like the fact that the agenda flags happen every week and are put in that Signal chat. Like Skyler said, he's the one that initially goes in, but most often we have folks that are coming in and saying, "Hey, actually, this item is super important," and then they're giving us a bunch of information around it. So it is really a community-wide effort. It isn't just us doing this background work. We're just happening to be happen to be the ones on the video right now, but we're looking for more folks to get their faces on camera with us.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's you if you're listening to this. Anyway, that's it. Y'all stay safe out there and be good to your neighbors and remember to be good to yourself too.